In this video, I'm going to show you the God mode zombies glitch. I'm going to walk you through it step by step. So I'm going to try to not have any cuts in this video. So basically what you want to do is just have this launcher, the something B2, the Sigma B2, get you the Sigma B2. Once you have the Sigma B2, load up into the game. And you're going to want to just go ahead and knife the zombies. They're one hit up until around like 3 or 4 or something. Now this glitch still works as of the making of this video, which I probably should have made a day or two ago. But hopefully they don't fix it and this video goes to waste. But if it does, I apologize. Maybe I'll try to make it quicker next time. But right now we're just trying to get points, kill the zombies so that we can buy this door first. This is going to be the first door we're going to open. So I'm just going to run around, kill these zombies, and then I'll get back with you whenever we can open this door. And I forgot to mention we are on the Liberty Falls map, if you couldn't tell. So if you weren't sure, we are on Liberty Falls. Make sure you're picking up all of the salvage. I mean, you're going to get plenty of it doing this, but you definitely want to be picking it up throughout this entire process. Buy this door for 1,500. Then we're going to go to this next door right here, and it is 1,750. Now this glitch does work with 2 people, and it's actually ideal with 2 people. Because, well, you'll see later, but I will show you when the time comes, but you can do it with multiple people. Now we're going to buy this door for 1,750. Now this is the first important step. Once you get up to here, you want to run right around here, and there's a valve here. So hold square, pick that up. You need that water valve to do this. It's a key part. Next door we're going to buy is this one for 750. So I'm going to just keep knifing these zombies, or you could use the launcher, whatever you want to do, however you want to kill them. But we're basically just going to get 750 points and then continue. All right, now we've got 2,000 points. Let's go ahead and open this door, run down through here, and we're going to go over here to the bowling alley. This is where the magic happens, right here. Now this is the last door we need to buy before we can do the glitch, and it's 1,750. So basically we just need to pretty much play out this round, and then we're going to be able to do it. If you've made it this far, make sure you stay around for the entire video. I don't know, it shouldn't be too long, but I'm going to show you all the little details that you need to know to do this most efficiently and effectively. Now with this round, I'm going to have enough, obviously, to buy that door. What I want to do is just leave like maybe 2 zombies or whatever left so that I actually have time without a bunch of zombies spawning and getting in my way. And then we're going to buy the door and I'll show you what to do. Okay, so now I've got 2 zombies alive. Actually, there's one more. Let me kill one more of them. Okay. We have 2 zombies alive. They are running, which is a little bit annoying, but it should be all right. So now, important step, buy this door. Now, this is where you're going to be in God mode most of the time, especially if you're solo, you're going to have to be in here. But now how to do it. So you're going to come into this pool hall, and right here on the wall, as I'm looking at right here, you can actually see this little box. We're just going to melee it, and it's going to open up this valve. Now, as long as you picked up that valve earlier, you're going to be able to do this step. And basically, you're just going to want to hold square on it until this water pressure thing on the left comes up. Just make sure you don't go down by these zombies because you are not in God mode at this point. So you're going to hold this. I like to put it... Okay, try not to die. I like to put it right about the A. Now, the way this meter works is as long as you're in the bowling alley, this meter on the left is not going to go down. And that's going to be very important. And I'm going to show you why in just a moment. So once you put that up, it doesn't really matter how far up, but the farther up you put it, the longer you're going to have to wait on it to go down, essentially, for the initial step. So after that, you want to come out here. Now, once you come out here, in roughly 10 seconds, that meter is going to start to go down, and you're going to need to run back in and be right here. And then as soon as your screen's going to go white after about 10 seconds, you're going to have to run in here and immediately hit this valve again before your screen goes back to normal after being white, or as quick as possible. So there's 2 ways to do this. One is by opening up your scoreboard, because your screen's going to go white, so you're going to need to be able to see. And then on this like kind of blurry part, you're going to be able to still see to run in here and avoid stuff. As you can see, it just happened now. I wasn't really ready. But you can kind of see how the screen went white. So that's the first way to do it, is by using the scoreboard, but then you got to turn it off and then hit the valve. I don't like that because it involves an extra button. So what I'm going to recommend is you just ping it whenever you're ready. So let me go ahead and take the ping off. It doesn't last forever, so make sure you just ping it right whenever you're ready to start. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to do a little loop, and then let me ping it. Make sure you ping it well, because you're going to need to get there. So I like to just run around this car. Gives it about the time I need. Now, if you watch the bar on the left, you're going to see it start to go down, and as soon as it goes all the way out, like right now, I'm going to run in, maybe slide cancel, and we'll see if I get it. I hit the valve. I'm just holding the button. You're going to stand here at this point. I should be in God mode. I think I got it in time, but you don't have to hold it that long initially. But first, I'm just going to test if I got it. Looks like I actually didn't, so we're going to just redo that. Apparently, I just didn't get to the valve quick enough, and that's fine. That might happen your first few attempts, but once you get the timing of it, it's not too hard. So to redo it, we're just going to come out here and wait for the meter to go down. I did pump it up a little more this time, so whenever it does start to go down, it's actually going to be a little bit longer, and I also forgot to ping it, so let me go in here and go ahead and ping it. All right, we have pinged it again. We're going to wait outside and wait for this meter to go all the way down. Hopefully I don't miss it again. And we're going to see what happens. So it's starting to go down. Let me get ready by the door. Hopefully these zombies don't hit me. We're going to go, 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 go. Hold it. Boom. Okay, let's see if we got it. I'm just going to run up to a zombie, see if I'm in God mode. There we go. All right, God mode. Took me the second try. I thought the first try was good enough, but I must have been just a second late on it. You do got to be quick. And that's really the hardest part, is just getting that timing down. You got to make sure you are ready to run in that door as soon as your screen goes white and go directly to it. Again, using the ping method or the scoreboard to be able to see it, but whichever one is more comfortable for you. So now the way this works is you are in God mode. These zombies cannot kill me no matter what happens, as long as I'm in this pool hall. Another way it works, or the way you would get out of God mode, which you don't want to do, or I guess the better way to put it, is the way to extend your God mode if you do need to go out and pack a punch and stuff. So you're going to come over to this valve, you're going to stand here and hold it, and you want to pump it up all the way. This is basically filling up a timer, you could think of it as. So you want to fill this up about 80 to 90% of the way. You do not want to go all the way. If you do go all the way, it's going to bring you out of God mode and mess it up. So you just want to stand here, pump this all the way up to 80 or 90%. It can take a minute, but you're in God mode, so it doesn't really matter. You can do this at any point, and you're going to be doing this over and over again, as I'll show you in a moment. So we're going to stop it right there. Now at this point, we're pretty much good to go. I'm in God mode. Over here, there is ammo, so we can go ahead and buy that. So we have full ammo. Now, whenever you need to go out and pack a bunch of things, that's the next step, because majority of the time playing solo, you're going to be inside this building. Now, if you are with a duo or somebody else, then you only need one person in here to maintain the water pressure, essentially, and you will always be in God mode as long as you have one person in here, and the water pressure meter does not go all the way down. Now, the reason we pumped it all the way up is because if it does go all the way down, then you lose God mode and it messes up. So as long as that water pressure meter does not go all the way to 0, then you will be in God mode continuously, and you can always go over here and pump it back up to get more time to go back out, get your perks and all that stuff. So what I'm going to do while I have these zombies here is go ahead and show you how to get up to the pack-a-punch. So once you pump it up to 80 to 90% to buy yourself some time, we're going to run out here. And just like earlier when we were doing the glitch, you're going to have about 10 seconds to go do whatever you need before it starts going down. Now we're actually hit that. Now you want to come up here, open this. I don't have the money right now, but you would go in there and pack a punch. Keep in mind, since I can't get in the church right now, it's not going to update the left bar, but it's actually going down. I'm going to go ahead and kill these zombies and get through a couple more levels so I can get some more points and actually open the door. And because I can't actually see that valve, I know it went down some when I was outside, but I don't know how much. But because I didn't actually get in the church, it's basically blocking my view. So I'm not going to bother pumping it up. I'm just going to stay in here, and I will be fine as long as I am in here. So let's go ahead and kill some zombies and get some points, and then I'll show you the next part. All right, we've got some points now. I'm leaving the zombie. Now the tricky part about this, if you do mess up a little bit and do what I just did, is the church is blocking our view. or this like task thing. So what I'm going to do is carefully try to not overdo it and pump this back up some. And I should be able to go by the door, get in the church, see how long I have left. Hopefully I did it long enough. If I don't get back in the time that the timer on the left runs down, which you can't see right now, I know that makes it a little confusing because I messed it up, but bear with me. Hopefully it makes sense. I'm going to buy this, and let's see. I might just run immediately back. Okay, so there. You can see the timer's going down. I basically just uncovered it because it should always be there. It just wasn't because of that church thing, but I'm running a little short on time, but I should be able to make it back in here, and you're going to see it stop. And boom, it stopped. I'm still in God mode. We are good. And now we can pump it back up and get all the time we need. Now, we can always just run up, pump this time up so that we have plenty of time to get back. Run up to the pack-a-punch to do our pack-a-punching. And there's also the, what is it called? The arsenal up there, which we can upgrade our weapons using spare parts and whatnot. And I recommend the fire one. The fire one works the best for getting kills. I went up to around 63 pretty easily in just a couple of hours with this method. Other than this launcher, the Thunder Gun is extremely good as well, especially if you can max them both out, pack-a-punch, then you can go very, very high rounds if you do want to put in the time. This method is very good for leveling up weapons, and it's also pretty good for player levels, but most importantly, it's just really easy to do once you get into it, because obviously you're invincible, so you can just stand here and kill zombies as long as you want, but it's not the craziest method. I mean, you're not going to gain 50 levels in an hour or anything, but you know, if you get around 60, you might gain 7 levels or something, or more depending if you're already low level. It kind of depends on where you're at, but that's pretty much it for this guide, I believe. So again, just to recap quickly, you want to stay in here till you need to go get something, then you can run around, hit the mystery box, whatever. You just got to always make sure you can get back in here before that water pressure meter goes down. And if you do happen to mess it up and you lose God mode in the water, you don't get back in time, you can redo this original glitch that we did, but it might be a little bit harder in the higher rounds with more zombies chasing you. I think I covered everything for this glitch. Hopefully they didn't patch it as soon as I made this video, but if they did, oh well, I learned my lesson. But leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.